Hello everyone, Black Sentinel here, playing some more Danganronpa today. I am back once again. I have not been here in so long, and I hate that I left off at such a high point. So currently we were just rescued. Technically we should have been dead, but we weren't. Got saved by Chihiro. Well, alter ego. Remember that much? And I also remember oh, I also remember that got rescued by Kyoko, and she I had no part in it. I was there. I just watched it happen pretty much. But Chihiro, or not Kyoko, basically challenged what's his face? What's his name? Onokuma to to follow basically his rules, and it's a new trial of who truly killed, as well as who truly killed the last person, as well as all the secrets that the school is hiding. So we have to figure both of those things out while maintaining the school rules. And if we lose, we all lose. So sorry, it's actually been a hot minute. This session is a couple days after Christmas now. Just haven't recorded and haven't played Danganronpa specifically in weeks. Oh, guys haven't seen it, but for me, it's been weeks. But anyway. Hope everyone had a good holiday. I imagine, I don't know when this one will go out. Probably after New Year's. But if it is, hope you had a good New Year's. Had a good Christmas. But for now, let's actually go ahead back into the story. Figure out what we're gonna do. How we're going to win this trial. So, Kyoko, what's up?
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in any extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Makuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? Is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. What do you have to tell us all? I need to tell you all about the last trial. Last class trial?
In other words.
Going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. I'm telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
Exactly. No one's catching on. Much as I don't like him. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro? That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time, and did what he had to do. To stop it.
However,
His decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you
Spotted
say?
the trap? Did you, Makoto? Make it sound like it was easy. No.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, a clear violation of the school regulation. The rules say that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
huh?
The mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the class trial, when you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you're referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. Of course you are. You don't pay attention or think for yourself. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. Knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
anyway,
Probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh,
Everyone?
no!
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
Anyway,
Do twice that, please. Anyone at this point, Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words,
Interesting.
one decisive final battle. Rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and the school's mysteries, it's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. If we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. Not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. What now? You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone else seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought, too, at first. So Monokuma gave us that little hint of it. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? And Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other
The
words,
mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says. The mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
According to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is one of the 6. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. The mastermind would have be one of them.
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? Saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, you can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. That is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're in ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. Can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right?
Maybe Monokuma wasn't on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, definitely, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Yeah, none of that. I would say recording, but it doesn't make sense for it to be. Blah, 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 nighttime.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh boy.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Oh, great.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Dang. So, so now we have full restraint or full reign on everything.
Hmm?
Okay. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my
At this point,
family.
I can only rely on myself, on the Tagami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility. Well then, making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master, you didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Not Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream, without the cream, or coffee. Totally useless. So, bye. That Toko trudged out of the dining hall. Now she's gone. You're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. This just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. So you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna sit on your butt and do nothing. Got it. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? Guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Toto. Really nice of you to say.
but,
Still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us get out. Help us all get out of here. I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. Once again, just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. You're gonna leave? So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right,
However-
Kyoko? Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
So,
It goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing your own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in school had been unlocked, right? Should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Kodo, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. That Kyoko is gone. Only me. Don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. That's why I have to prove the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery. Then we can all escape together. Well, if my theory is correct, it's one of the 16, but not one of the ones currently around. If you catch my drift. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. There were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife that went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object that was as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. We found out who killed Mikuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. But where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. That's already what I was thinking. The headmaster's room, biolab, door in the data center to Monokuma with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. The garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check. So I'm gonna go first up. So I'll go from the first floor all the way up. So that means second floor dorms is where I need to go first. Oh, don't leave the room. I'm actually just gonna use my map. Second floor. There we go. So go to the dorms. Where were they locked again? I think over here was stairs. 2B. Library. Those are the stairs. Stairs. Cool. Am I crazy? Up and down the stairs. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. That's the third floor. Classroom is there. That's empty space. It did say second floor dormitory, right? Let me... Oops. Wrong buttons. There we go. What? This is a check. In the second floor of the dormitory. Oh, duh. I'm a dum-dum. I'm stupid as dirt, man. I forgot, it's second floor of the dormitory. Not second floor and dormitory. God, I can't speak today. What the hell? Okay, so go over here. Out this way to the spare hotel. Go towards the dormitory. It's down that hallway where the warehouse was, if I'm not mistaken. So here. Yep. What's up? Second floor. Gates open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Oh, holy crap. This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Yeah, holy crap. Whole wall missing. That's not healthy. Okay, collapse area. Okay, there's a single door down here. Check more. Bathrooms. Some kind of giraffe on a door. Another door. Okay, let me go hit up that first door and I'll work my way over. Boppity boop. What do we got? Holy crap. Yeah, I guess I'll do the bed first. No sheets. Got some blood splatter on it. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Pull a coin, as if that helps me any. I'm not gonna get any free time, I bet, towards the end. Open the door just a crack, glance inside, and immediately close it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Is that it? Okay, get out of here. That was just a standard room. Good to know. Let's check the women's. They'll let me. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Alright, fancy. Same old bathrooms. Same old. No cameras, I've noticed. So I guess this is something he probably never wanted us to have access to. Locker room? This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hopes Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. all busted up and everything. Can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not gonna bother trying. Oh, they got metal plates over here. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Garbage can? No, look at the garbage can. Oh. Okay, the locker. No way to get it open. Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope. Locked. Card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean, well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook, ran across the card reader, and then no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. That's a good question. So in this locker, no. Good try. We're gonna say the same thing for everything. Yeah, yes. We're gonna bother trying. Okay. Go ahead and leave out of that room. Good to know what's there. Yeah, it's definitely like a battlefield. Like happened in here. Room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's more, it has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
The headmaster's private room. Oh, hi Kyoko. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? Regret? There's a hidden door there. Oh, there's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or construction defect or something?
So...
Gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Space, does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick. Yes, so easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. So a program PC that I think controls it. To the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
Don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. Can't really go from there. You're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
True.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much I wasted on this. Right. Okay. Give me that PC. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in Ultimate Despair. The PC has some search results left on it. We might be able to get some info on the Ultimate Despair?
However...
Not much though, nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
Ultimate Despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. The group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
That's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands
Correct.
on. Let's see. That's a good outlook to have. Ultimate Despair. Bullet. Okay. There's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we wanted to get in there, we need to figure out the password. If Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as a password, as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
Not like you need my permission. You want to try it? Try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Give me the PC. Oh, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay, in that case, here goes nothing. Collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Just typed the password here. Typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Hey, we were right. How's that feel, nerd? What? Did it? Kyoko, it worked. Oh, she's not happy.
Why?
She's not happy. Oh, she's not happy. Why? Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Yeah, let's go see what's in the room. Wait. Daddy issues. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. Yeah, that picture over there of her dad holding her. Present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Let me look at the picture. I'd better check out this. Oh, whatever. Fine. Open the present. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. You open it? Getting kind of a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Careful, Makoto. Why, do you think it's dangerous? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. It's surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance aside and... Yoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Ah! Skull and bones, with a fracture on its head. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Yeah, how'd you know, bro? Did you do it? Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. It's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Bones. Body. My father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
And all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. The very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a yeah, we already saw this one. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. The only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. Put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
in other words,
That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, wasn't. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. I have to believe at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. Was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. Did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Really give up her pride just for that? Couldn't help but wonder. Present. Anything else? Desk. Headmaster's desk. Probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really wanted to check it out, but really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. What we got? Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? This? It's e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. Found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
Handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. That's what that is. I think you're probably
it would
right.
seem
Might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But, Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then, I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Cool, now I can go look in all those lockers. What do we got over here? Huh? It's a picture. It's Kyoko. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Hey, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
why would
Uh-oh.
you?
Well, this is annoying. I'm here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... I now find something like this. What do you expect me to do now? And I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I'm going to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. The whole reason I came here, and now he's abandoned me again. This time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Oh. Yeah, well.
Hey,
Listen, Toto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? What do you got? Favor, what is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it'll only convince you that much more, but...
hey,
You leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Oko. Don't worry, I'm fine. Just need to calm down a little.
Just
I
a
need
second.
to get my emotions in order. Right, you know Kyoko. Told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory. This isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. Right. Sorry.
Anyway,
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. Please just give me some time to myself. Okay. I understand. Then, I'll see you later. Alrighty. And that's pretty much all in this room, if I'm not mistaken. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Find out what had happened to the headmaster. No doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. He killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father, killed him. The headmaster is dead. The same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the mastermind is a man in the late 30s, somewhere in the school. Yeah. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity. One of the 16 students. Cool. I'm so sick of these flashbacks. 15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. I'm still keeping in mind the only one that died in a different fashion than the rest was Junko. Even Mukuro. And she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Yakuya, Yasuhiro, Hiro, Koko, Ina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. That's all that's in here, I guess. About the chair? Leather chair. I can't imagine a student uses something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. One mouse. Desk is a home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Anything else on the computer I should worry about? This computer must belong to the headmaster. Cool. Alright, get out of here. Lots of different alcohols in his belt. Should be able to get into these lockers. I would imagine. I'll try that one. What if I can open this locker? Rattle, rattle. Must be a way to get them. After all, it's pretty similar to card readers. What does that mean? Well, let's try. Look. Wait, but what about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Let's give it one more try. That's not what I wanted. Get out of here. I expected him to do it away. I took the emergency handbook, ran across the card reader, and... Alright, just what I hoped for. Now let's see what we got inside. Locker's totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to has organization problems in every part of their life. I know whose locker this is. All kinds of textbooks and notes stacked in no particular order and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro. Yup, that's what I figured. What? No denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. This our Yasuhiro? The notebook was also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. We were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Question. Come to see the other lockers. Is this a crystal ball? Huh? A crystal ball? Oh, it can't be. There's no way he ever used the locker. It's just not possible. Yeah, well, it is possible and you're living in denial. Next one. Emergency handbook, ran across the card reader, yeah. We're open, let's see what. Cool. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay. Handbook, blah blah. We're open, let's see what we got inside. Oh! This thing is practically empty. Alright, what do we got? There's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. There's some important writing. It could be important. I don't like violating anyone's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. All the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring. Whoever wrote this must be really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I'd heard before. Plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a life. I decided to talk to who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. That's what my father said to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Alright, Kyoko. Can't be true, can it? I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. If this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. It says she hasn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly, and then... What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, question marks spinning through my mind. It started spinning that much faster. I looked at it. Unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Bear walks among us, and so we survive. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could it possibly make any sense? And so we survive. There's a second despair. Okay. Cool. So let's get out of here. That was Kyoko's locker. The more I see, the less it makes sense, because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? Why am I seeing this? Why are there things in lockers that look like they belong to people here? Notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, a pocketbook that belongs to Kyoko. Must be some kind of explanation. I want to find that out. I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. Alright, this one. Blah, 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 blah. Nope, I don't see anything that could be a clue. Cool. Come on, what do we got? Not be clue. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's a broken one. Yeah, well, whatever. Coin. Block. Do that one. They're open. Nothing. And the rest are all broken. Okay. Those were the only two lockers. Still strange. Once again, I'm running with my theory that we have a time lapse. In our own minds, there's a time lapse. Alrighty. So that's one floor down. Troop bullets, places to check. That was a lot of information in the dormitory. 4th floor, headmaster, and Monokuma door. Right. So, got a map. 4th floor. 4th floor. I'm gonna go here. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of juicy details in this. What's up, Hina?
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door, so I figured if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Although I couldn't bring myself to open it, because it might explode, right? That totally sucked, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like it was okay with she was okay with me getting blown up. Yeah, it did. But whatever, let's do it. I came here for that reason anyway. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh wait, let me take covers first. I don't want to get exploded. You know, race over to a nearby desk and hit underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Alright, what we got? Okay, this is where you control Monokuma. There's no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, oh, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Okay, so they have to control Monokuma from here. So this is the monitor. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Fumi'd probably freak out if he ever saw it. Cockpit. The Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. That could mean.
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever, something like this. It was too late. Hina had already jabbed away at the control panel.
Huh?
What, did you hear that? I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? Not totally sure, but I think it was this one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel. It's all a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. It's like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. Data Center? That's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Thanks, Hina, you absolute dillhole. I'm guessing Monokuma showed up. Am I wrong? Did I just hear what I think I heard? What's up, Monokuma? That Monokuma? Silent. It's not gonna talk, is it? Hey. Give me all your donuts. That you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote controlled camera kind of setup. Don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Alright, guess what I found? Self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man. Are you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, guess that sells it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Yeah, controls it. Let me go in there. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma. Monokuma? What? For real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. It means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. This control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. But Yoko's theory was right.
But
If the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, it means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. That is true. Yeah. Gotta wonder how they got to this room every single time it came. Then the Mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? Oh, it can't be. No way, right? Control room. Drama Makoto, I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
I mean,
Oh, well, This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. Can't waste all our time standing around here. Hey, you wanna get going? Yeah. Cool. Dip in. That means there's nothing left in there. Click. As soon as the door to the center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What's that? Oh, the door. Just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Right, it's locked. But why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. In that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
That doesn't make any sense. We were just in there. We didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? I didn't get a chance to look at the ceiling or nothing. You happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. Hatch on the floor? Too bad, that was your one big chance and you blew it. I doubt it would have let me look if I wanted to. Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. Gone. But telling the truth, the mastermind was hiding in there? Think back to when we got locked out of the control room. That proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then I said we should leave. That hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? That's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive, make the most of the time we have left. You're right. There's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. Got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Took off at full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Alright, headmaster room. Headmaster room and biolab, as well as the 2 murder spots. Where's the headmaster? Is it? Yes. Give me that headmaster room. Oh, even more trophies in here. Ah, Byakuya, I figured you'd be in here. This is the headmaster's room. Heard an awful lot about it, but this'll be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Trophies and stuff. There are trophies and even a shield and display case. Disheveled papers. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Large bookshelves. Bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books. Well, how about we take a look at that big blue folder? Hey, Makoto, are you ignoring me? Think I'll forgive you forgive that just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
You get out if you remember this moment. Oh, whatever, dude. There's a camera in here. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Sure. What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class number 78 student roster and registry. It contains profiles of all of us and Mukuro.
So in other
Apparently
words,
class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. Since the rest of us the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers.
In other words,
it can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope Peak Academy, just like the rest of them. Mukuro Ikusawa, 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. It seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? Talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? It was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct, Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro than that we still didn't have. Such as? What kind of information is it? Why do you have to ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report, but put together by the headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. An entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward my research into the ultimate despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, she entered Hope's Peak, didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Yeah, you think? Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. If I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. Wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know. What is it? Notice a picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78? That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Oh, what do you think? Do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is it trying to say... Exactly. Good lord. There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Yep, Mukuro's file. Oh, one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. What do you want to say to me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think, called a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. Keep it in mind. Thanks. Anything else I can read about the book? Class 78, registry, apparently that's us, and his profile's on me and everyone I met in the beginning, Mukuro, Abo, Bear, which means... Yeah. That's it. Okay. That is currently all the time I have for this episode. We are finding a lot of stuff. So now we know Monokuma has to be controlled from the room. And I keep my cord. Whoop. So now we know that Monokuma has to be controlled from that station. I mean, given how much hardware and stuff was in there, I doubt you can just, you know, slap on something on your wrist like a little watch and go boopity boopity boo. Doesn't make sense. The other things are the headmaster. We actually know everything, not everything, but you know, plenty enough about him. My theory of the time lapse is starting to prove a little more sensible. Else. And then, of course, more about Mukuro, who, you know, just apparently another ultimate despair. So there's a lot of things going on, but there's even more things to find out. We still have the biolab, which should be unlocked now, and then to body the trial places, the previous investigation. But yeah, that's actually going to be all for now. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon. You get notified when I upload. It would do you such a wonderful favor. Why don't you go ahead and do it? I'm telling you, it helps you out. It would help me out though if you guys hit that like button. So content does reach out to more viewers, and it can get more people wrapped up in the community, and also it'll guide the ones that like my content on over and help them out. That'd be great. And then if you want to leave a comment, maybe I'll reply to a couple of them. But otherwise, that's going to be all for now. I'll see you all in the next video. Like Sentinel, plugging out.